Louisiana's new surgical castration law for offenders who have served jail time for crimes against children.
The new law went into effect today, and it's the first of its kind in the entire country, and one many consider controversial. It pertains to both male and female child sex offenders. News 15's Jeff Horchak joining us live in studio with an in-depth look at this new state law. Jeff.
Well, Marcel and Jim, State Senator Regina Barrow, who co-authored this new law, feels very passionate about protecting children. She tells me she's talked and listened to numerous testimonies over the years from children who were actually assaulted and felt that steps need to be taken to get such a bold law like this on the books. But not everyone agrees with her thinking. Louisiana's new castration bill is one that has received a lot of attention. It was signed into law in June by Governor Jeff Landry. Now, this will permit judges to order people who have finished serving time for crimes against children under the age of 13 to undergo surgical castration within a week of their release.
I believe that it certainly is going to have a chilling effect on those individuals who are the perpetrators, because now they know that something drastically is going to happen to them. Something drastically can happen to them when they are caught.
Senator Regina Barrow, a Democrat of Baton Rouge, co-authored this bill along with Delisha Boyd, a Democratic state representative out of New Orleans. Both of these women have received pushback on this new law. Now, one of those is Senator Gerald Boudreaux, who represents District 24 that covers Lafayette, St. Martin, and St. Landry parishes. He tells me, quote, "I voted against the legislation because it went too far and was too extreme as a form of punishment. We have to control crime, but I don't condone the extreme measure in this bill." Now, chemical castration has been on the books for offenders in Louisiana for years, but it's rarely used. According to Barrow, it's not protected enough children.
But I felt like the measures that we have in place have not done enough to move the needle as it relates to the assault on children. And at the end of the day, that's what I am most concerned about.
Written into this bill, the offender will have the option to refuse the surgical castration handed down by a judge, but it comes at a cost.
It allows an individual, rather than having this, they would serve 2 more years in prison.
We went into the community to see how some in Lafayette feel about this new aggressive and invasive and potentially groundbreaking law.
To protect the children, yeah, they definitely need that kind of bill here in Louisiana.
I believe they need to learn a lesson.
Yeah. And this is irreversible too, you know that, right?
Well, then people should think about what they do before they do it.
So you're for it?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the law, actually. I think every state should have it. But I'm glad Louisiana will be the first to adopt it.
With Louisiana being the first state to enact this type of law, Senator Barrow thinks that more states may follow.
I'm believing that this case will stick. I believe that it will begin to change the trajectory of this country to say it's not okay. Children, it's not okay to abuse children. It's not okay to assault children.
Now, Senator Boudreaux tells me that he expects several groups to file legal action towards the state over this new law. Live in studio for News 15 Investigates, I'm Jeff Horchak.